Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to my channel, EleMentalLyfe Guided Messages. I am High Priestess Sandra. If you enjoy this reading, please press the like button. Also, please subscribe and press the little bell for future notifications on future readings. Today, I will be doing a February 2024 money, career, and finance reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. I have already prayed and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin our reading. What messages do we have from the Pisces when it comes to February 2024 in money, career, and finance? What messages do we have from the Pisces for February 2024 when it comes to money, career, and finance? Show me the cards we need to see. Show me the cards we need to see. Okay, the first card is the number 19 with light. Okay, then you guys have the number 7 with stand your ground. You have the number 4 with rest and rejuvenate. A lot of signs have been getting that card, the number 4, rest and rejuvenate. So a lot of people need to take some time out. All right. We have the number 6 with moving on. We have the number 3 with partnerships and alliances. We have the number 7 with crown chakra. And we have the number 2 with intuition. Okay. And the cards we need to see. Okay. And we have the number 2 with choices, movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so you guys have 19, 7, 4, 6, 3. You have 2 7s and 2 2s. Okay, with the number 19, some of you may find that during this time you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of information that you may need in order to guide your footsteps towards what you feel divinely called towards, what career path you feel as though you should take, which opportunities you feel as though is best for you during this time that you feel as though will allow you to advance in some sort of way. Some of you may be seeking spiritual assistance during this time in order to divinely guide your footsteps towards what you feel as though is right for you. You may also be reaching out to someone that you feel as though has some sort of information, or someone that you feel as though is very wise, has a lot of knowledge, and is able to assist you with the answers that you feel as though you may need for the questions that you have when it pertains to any ideas, when it pertains to your career path, when it pertains to life decisions that you may be making during this time. But some of you are going to be reaching out for assistance, some sort of guidance, some sort of answers to questions that you have, because you want to make the right decision when it comes to moving forward towards your success, towards your abundance, and towards what you want. For some of you, you may be receiving assistance from someone in the spiritual realm. This may be a mother figure. This may be some aunt. This may be someone that has feminine energy. Someone in the spiritual realm is assisting you at this time. This may be someone that has passed on, but they are providing you with the guidance and the assistance that you may need during this time. So this person is around you, helping you through tough times. They're also helping to guide your decisions when it comes to certain opportunities. For some of you, you may feel as though you are receiving a lot of downloads. You may see a lot of signs and synchronicities during this time. And you feel as though the synchronicities or the signs you are receiving is indicators that's guiding you towards the right path that you should take, or the opportunities that you should take when it comes to advancement, when it comes to major life decisions that you may be making during this time. And with the number 3, partnerships and alliances, some of you may be, during this time, you may feel as though you need a lot of support. You may be reaching out for some sort of support in order to assist you in the right direction. As mentioned before, some of you may be receiving help from a friend. Some of you may receive information that's valuable to you from someone that you know. This may be a friend, this may be a partner, this may be a coworker, someone that is around your vicinity, or someone that you know is going to be offering you or giving you some sort of information that's going to assist you on your path. This may be information towards a new job opportunity, or someone may be putting in a good word for you when it comes to career advancement, or when it comes to an opening for a position. They may work for a certain employer, and they may be putting in a good word for you in order to get you in the door, get your foot in the door, so that you're able to be offered the job or the opportunity that's available. So you guys have friends in high places, and you guys have friends that are going to be reaching out to, that's going to be looking out for you. This may also be a family member. There may be a particular family member that is able to get your foot in the door at their workplace, or who's able to assist you or give you some sort of information on where to go or who's hiring, or they may be also giving you advice on the career path you should take. Some of you may be seeking out a counselor. Some of you may be seeking out a life coach. Some of you may be seeking out someone who's older and wiser, that has a lot of wisdom, or that has taken the same path that you want to take moving forward. And they may offer some insider information that you may not have during this time, which will allow you to make better decisions or make a final decision on what your move is going to be moving forward. With the number 7, stand your ground. Some of you, when it comes to your decisions, when it comes to your final decisions that you may be making during this time, you may be faced with a lot of opposition or people's opinion on your decisions. Some of you may be changing your career path. Some of you may be voicing your opinion when it comes to your work. You may feel as though you're not receiving the amount of pay that you feel as though you deserve for the amount of work that you do. Some of you may be voicing your opinion on changes that need to be made in order to make your work more efficient, in order to make your work environment more healthy. So some of you are going to be speaking up for yourselves. You may be speaking up for others, or you're going to be standing your ground when it comes to what you want or the decisions that you're making moving forward. Because you know that the only way things are going to change is if you take the initiative in order to make the change, or if you speak up in order to shed light on situations that you feel is counterproductive, that you feel is holding you back, that you feel is not allowing you to grow or be as successful as you feel as though you should be during this time. But a lot of you are going to stand your ground on your decisions. You're going to stand your ground on what you know is true, on what you know is right, and what you want when it comes to the decisions that you're making for your life, or major life decisions that you're making during this time. With the number 7, crown chakra, you have another number 7. You guys are truly being divinely guided towards what you know is true and what you want to do when it comes to making decisions and the path that you want to take. Some of you may have a spark of an idea. You may be receiving, as mentioned before, a lot of intuitive hits, a lot of downloads. You may be receiving a lot of ideas during this time. In your dreams, you may be receiving messages. And I would advise you, if you're receiving a lot of messages in your dreams, to keep a dream journal and write down what you dreamed about or what stands out in your dream in order to guide you towards the decisions that you need to make. But a lot of you may be receiving downloads of a new idea, a new career path that you feel divinely called towards, a new project that you want to work towards, something that you feel divinely guided towards, and you feel as though your intuition is telling you to move in this direction. All of the signs and synchronicities and the downloads that you're receiving is telling you to move in that direction. And a lot of you are going to make your final decisions based on what the information that you're receiving. So you're going to move forward with your ideas. You're going to move forward with your progress. If you're receiving downloads of information or dreaming about moving to a different job, taking on a new opportunity, you're going to be moving in that direction in order to gain access towards success, gain access to abundance, and gain access to the happiness that you feel as though you deserve. With the number 4, rest and rejuvenate. A lot of you may feel as though you may need to take some time out in order to figure out which direction is best for you. For some of you, you may feel as though right now you have a lot of decisions to make. You may feel as though you have a lot of directions that you can take during this time, and you may be receiving a lot of information and a lot of downloads. So you want to make sure that the decisions that you make is the right decisions, because you want to make sure that you have a stable, solid foundation to grow from, or that the foundation that you already have during this time, you want to make sure that you keep that stable foundation while you are transitioning towards other opportunities, while you may be transitioning to a new job, while you may be transitioning towards new opportunities, working on new ideas. You want to make sure that while you're making that transition, or while you're doing that, you're maintaining a solid, stable foundation and a solid, stable financial foundation as well. With the number 2, intuition. A lot of you may be retreating in order to really delve into your spirituality, to really delve into what you know is true. You may be, as mentioned before, you may be seeking spiritual guidance. You may be seeking spiritual guidance during this time in order to receive some sort of insight on if the decisions that you're making is right for you. So a lot of you are really going to be using your intuition during this time, and you're being divinely called to do so, because by you tapping into what you truly know, you're going to find your abundance by doing that. You're going to find your happiness by doing that. You're going to find the success that you want. You're going to find the financial increase that you want, and you're going to find your happiness. With the number 6, moving on, some of you are going to be making the decision to move on from situations and things that's no longer serving you. You may feel as though right now is the right time for you to move away from a job that you feel as though you have put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, and you feel as though right now is the time for you to move on. You may have thought long and hard about this, and you may be making your final decision to move on because you feel as though there's better opportunities elsewhere. You feel as though your abundance and your happiness is not where you currently are. It's where you want to head towards. So you're going to head towards your happiness. You're going to head towards your abundance. You're going to head towards your financial increase. For a lot of you, you feel as though time is up when it comes to situations, people, environments that's no longer serving you. You feel as though time is up because you have invested a lot of energy, effort, time, blood, sweat, and tears into projects, into people, into environments that you may not have received back what you put into it. So right now you're going to head towards where your time is going to be valued, where you are going to be valued, where your ideas are going to be valued, where you feel as though you will have the most success, and where you feel as though you will have the most abundance. So you're moving in that direction. Some of you may, as mentioned before, you may have an aha moment, an idea that you feel intuitively guided towards, that you feel as though is going to be your money path. So you're going in that direction. You're leaving behind things that's no longer serving you, and you're moving in that direction. You're going to be putting a lot of thought into your decisions. You're going to be putting a lot of time into your decision making. You're going to be seeking counseling. You're going to be seeking counsel. You're going to be getting information before you make this major decision. But you want to make sure that your transition is going to be smooth. You want to make sure that you make an easy transition into what you want to do, that you maintain your financial flow of income, and you maintain that solid, stable foundation while you're transitioning into what you truly want to do. So a lot of you are going to be taking the time to plan out your steps. You're going to be taking the time to seek advice. You're going to be taking the time to truly understand what you're doing before you make that decision. But a lot of you are walking away from things that's no longer serving you. And with the number 2, again, movement, choices, and decisions. As mentioned before, you guys have a lot of decisions to make during this time. It seems as though you have a lot of major life decisions to make. Some of you may be looking at your money, focusing on your money, your job, your income, your career. Some of you may be looking at your spiritual growth, healing, moving in a direction that's going to be beneficial towards you, or that's going to bring you your happiness. Some of you may be focused on marriage and partnerships, and that might be what is going to allow you to have the financial stability and security that you need moving forward. Some of you may be stepping into uncharted territories with your ideas, with your plans, and you feel as though you want to make sure you're making the right decisions and taking the right steps when it comes to these major life decisions. So you guys have a lot of choices. Depending on the choices that you make during this time, or what you want to invest your time, energy, and effort into, whether it's a new career, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new opportunity, whether it's a partnership, whether it's marriage, whether it's healing, moving forward with a new idea, moving forward with a new project, whichever decision you make, you're going to be using your intuition, and you're going to be moving towards what you feel as though is the best option for you during this time. Your decisions is going to determine your outcome for the future. So be wise in your decision making, and continue to make sure that you are taking the necessary steps to plan your outcome moving forward. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards to see what messages Spirit has for us. Okay, what other messages do we have for my Pisces when it comes to February 2024? Career, money, and finance. What other messages do we have for my Pisces? February 2024 comes to money, career, and finance. What messages do we have? My Pisces. What card you need to see? Okay, the first card is Seven of Wands. And you guys have the Five of Cups. Cards we need to see. Show us the card we need to see. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, some of you may find during this time you have a lot of decisions to make, as mentioned before, and you may have a lot of options to take when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your opportunities, when it comes to what you feel divinely called towards. Some of you are going to be receiving a lot of offers because you're taking the time, the energy, and effort to stand your ground when it comes to your value, when it comes to your worth, when it comes to what you know, your knowledge, your gifts, and your talents. You know your worth during this time. You may be feeling divinely called towards taking on opportunities where you feel as though you will be valued, where you feel as though you will receive the compensation that you deserve, where you feel as though you will receive the opportunities that you feel as though you deserve. And a lot of you are going to have a lot of options during this time. So that may be one of the reasons why you have so many decisions to make, because you have so many options, because you're attracting a lot of abundance during this time. You see your value, you see your worth, you know that you have better opportunities moving towards you. So during this time, you're going to be making a lot of decisions, especially when it comes to the options that you have. Some of you may have a lot of employers reaching out to you if you put out an application for a new job, and you may go with the employer that you feel divinely called towards, that you feel as though is going to offer you the potential for the best growth, the potential for the best financial compensation, where you feel as though you feel divinely called towards, where you feel as though your gifts and your talents will be showcased, where you feel as though your voice will be heard, and where you feel as though you can elevate up the career ladder. So some of you are going to take on opportunities that you feel as though is best for you during this time, and that's going to offer you a solid financial foundation. With the Two of Pentacles, as mentioned before, a lot of you are going to be having a lot of people reaching out to you, assisting you during this time, a lot of partnerships forming, a lot of people wanting to help and assist you and guide you in the right direction. You may be seeking counseling. You may also be balancing your options. You may also be receiving financial assistance from someone. This may be a family member. This may be a friend. This may be someone that you know. You may be receiving some sort of financial assistance from them during this time. They may be assisting you financially while you transition to a new job, or while you transition towards something that you feel divinely called towards. You might be in between jobs during this time, and you may feel as though you need financial assistance or financial help while you transition into a new position. So you guys may find that you have people that's willing to assist you or help you or guide you in any sort of way while you find the path that's right for you. So a lot of you may find during this time, you may be receiving some sort of support, and some of you may feel you're going to be doing a lot of balancing of your finances. You're going to be doing a lot of balancing of your money. You're going to be really focused on making the right decisions when it comes to your finances, when it comes to making the right decisions towards your abundance, and when it comes to transitioning into something that you truly want to do or that you truly feel divinely called towards. So a lot of you are going to be doing a lot of balancing. You're going to be balancing your money. You're going to be balancing your finances. You're going to be paying close attention to ensuring that you are supported moving forward. And with the Five of Cups, some of you may be thinking about all the time, energy, and effort that you have invested into things, people, opportunities, careers, career paths that you feel as though did not serve you in any way, shape, or form. But you had to go through those obstacles in order to learn to value yourself more, in order to learn how valuable you are, in order to grow and become a better person. So these obstacles may have been placed in your way in order for you to gain wisdom, in order for you to gain knowledge, in order for you to gain guidance and be pushed into the right path that is for you. So don't take it as a loss, take it as a learning experience, because you guys have abundance ahead of you. You know that you may be leaving behind things that you know is no longer serving you. You may have thought long and hard about it, and you may be thinking about how much time, energy, and effort you have poured into these things, but you know moving forward is the best step for you, and it's going to allow you to have the best opportunities. So instead of looking behind you at the things that you have lost, look ahead of you at all of the things that you have to gain, because you guys are valuable. You guys know your worth. You guys have come a long way. You have gained wisdom. You have gained knowledge, and you can apply that wisdom and knowledge to what you have going for you moving forward. And it's going to give you an advantage, and it's going to allow you to have a better learning curve over your competition or over anyone else, because you have been through so much. So a lot of you may be reflecting during this time, and a lot of you are going to be making a lot of decisions during this time and taking the steps towards your happiness and towards your abundance. And with the Page of Pentacles, as mentioned before, a lot of you are going to be receiving intuitive hits. You're going to be receiving a lot of ideas. You may be receiving a lot of information through your dreams. You may be being divinely called towards what's going to bring you your abundance. So a lot of you may be starting down a new career path. You may be starting down a new money path, a new opportunity, a new job opportunity, something that's going to allow you to have stability, something that's going to allow you to build a strong, solid financial foundation for yourself moving forward. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you may be doing apprenticeship work or learning from someone who has more knowledge than you. You may be gaining information from someone who's older, someone who's wiser, and they may be giving this information to you, and you're going to apply that information towards moving towards a career path or taking on options that you feel as though is going to open the doors to new opportunities. You know that you're on the right path towards your abundance, towards your happiness, and you're going to be making the wise choices that's going to lead you to that. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card to conclude the reading. Okay, what is the final overall message for my Pisces when it comes to money, career, and finance for February 2024? What is the overall final message for my Pisces? Another card you need to see. Choose the card you need to see. Okay, that's 2. Okay, you guys have the number 17 with the fates. And you guys have the number 11 with by the book. Okay, with the number 17, the fates, you guys know that you're being divinely called towards your abundance, towards your happiness, towards what is truly right for you. You know which direction you need to take. You know that you feel a divine calling towards what is going to bring you your abundance, what's going to bring you your wish fulfillment, what's going to bring you your happiness. And once you guys make the decision to move towards what you're being divinely called towards, what you feel as though is right for you, you're going to find success in that. So you guys are going to move in a direction that you feel divinely called towards and that you feel gives you the best options for your happiness. And this is going to determine your fate. And it's all based on your decisions. And by you doing that, you're going to find success in that. With the number 11 by the book, Spirit wants you to know not to take any shortcuts. When it comes to your decision making, when it comes to which direction you feel called towards or the opportunities that you want to take on, during this time, it's important that you do not take any shortcuts, that you do everything by the book, that you don't cut any corners, that you do your research, that you really invest your time, energy, and effort into planning what you feel divinely called towards. If you feel as though you want to change career paths, now is the time to plan it carefully. Now is the time to receive the information that you need to receive so that you are making the right decisions moving forward and that you do not have any hiccups that's going to delay the process of you moving towards your abundance and of you moving towards your happiness. And this is going to guide you in the right direction. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the reading right here. I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe. Press the like button and also press the little bell for future notifications on future readings. I thank you once again. Have a blessed month and bye.